Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to go over the Summer Games Fest. Kind of had a long day, so we're going to be doing a little bit of drinking, and just after that, I'm going to be wrapping up. I will be posting this live tomorrow, or now, technically at 6 a.m. or whatever time it is. In the meantime, I am going to post the Discord thing. Then I am going to get ready to go live with the Summer's Game Fest thing, the 3.5 hour live stream of it. I have no idea what all has been revealed today. I've avoided the internet up until now. This is like my first thing since I woke up this morning at whatever time it was that I woke up and went through my Discord and all that. Anyways, try to get in a better mood with finding out about new games that are coming out, yeah? Shall we? Shall we? Getting the React Andy scene. And then we'll go to where it's live. There we go, 2 minutes. Alright. The following program may contain content that some viewers find offensive. Viewer discretion is advised. Got water alongside it too.
Here we go.
Hello there, Mr. Keeley.
I'm Jeff Keeley, and this is Summer Game
What do you got for me? I'm going to pause it frequently. I apologize in advance for doing that. Here's the big thing that I want to do. XCOM 3, Grand Theft Auto, Elder Scrolls 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, Elder Scrolls 6, Bloodborne, anything with Bloodborne, of course, which I highly doubt is going to be showing up here, because they would have showed it up the other day. I have a Klondike bar. Normally I'd fucking close my mic, and I'm probably going to get pizza too. You're going to see me eat on stream for the first time in, like, forever. So fucking deal with it.
Live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event.
This shit goes in theaters?
Few hours, we'll give you
Holy shit.
on the
But I should open my chat.
Be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish list. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023. And
Peanut butter Klondike bar, by the way. That's what I'm snacking on. I figured that this would show because of the leaks.
Gameplay footage.
You know?
Enjoy.
They lost like a year of advertising and stuff like that because somebody leaked everything. So now they're gonna have to, not have to, but it's a good idea for them to just show as much off as possible as quickly as they can. Keep the hype high.
Let me have some fun. Let's get this mission started.
Hey, Guile! That haircut's very prominent in XCOM UFO Defense.
This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights.
Interesting.
Neutralized. Predictable. Time to end this. Witchfire. Double. Seven.
Maybe I'll make this my first fighting game in a long time.
Just on another level.
Turn up a bit.
It's all about the comb. All right.
The comb.
Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here
Hell
at
yeah.
Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
World premiere.
Sergeant Leo Outriders of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Releases of one piece.
Willis, take the lead.
Aliens versus Predator? Kind of like the game that I played a little while back with 6 and all that.
Oh,
It is!
this ain't good. What we
Oh,
found
fuck
was
yeah, dude!
a new kind of evil.
I know who's hyped for this. I saw that, and I knew exactly what that was. That was the tracking rifle from the fucking game. If this is what I think it is, if this is the Aliens versus Predator, fucking, I'm hype, Yuri's hype. Oh, that's awesome.
What the?
This wasn't human.
It is! It is! Oh, that was a fucking, oh! Dude! I saw those people and I'm like, wait, what? Synthetics? But... And then the fucking alien came by.
Go, go, go! Alvarez, through that door!
Dude, I am so fu-
Hold that
Do we
door,
get...
Sergeant! Son of a...
Oh, what an asshole.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead.
Dude.
And someone needs to know.
Dude. Oh no, it's not even Aliens versus Predator, it's just Aliens Dark Descent. Have we heard about... Oh. That immediately takes a little bit of my joy out of the situation. It's, I mean, it's an arcade type stick shooter, twin stick shooter, is that what those are called? I mean, it still looks fun, but that took the wind out of my sails a bit.
That
Another
was
world
Aliens
premiere.
Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the
Yeah.
creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay.
This is what I want to
alongside
see.
its creator, Glenn Schofield.
Hell yeah.
But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little
Hell.
more gore.
Hell yes! Oh, hell yes. This game's I'm getting this day one release, and we're gonna do a fucking nice stream of it. We saw a little bit of this the other day.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance.
I'm so hyped for this game. We already saw this. Apparently we're gonna have more gore, so that's always neat. Wait, hold on, I gotta... Nope, that's the volume. I don't want the volume. I wanted to... That thing he was climbing up was filling up with water. That's gonna be a lovely situation. Creepy.
I just love that last part.
I'm wanting to assume that that's like the regenerator from
Gives
Dead
me
Space.
chills every time.
Environmental attacks, okay, love that. That brings back memories. Creepy son of bitches. Fast, even when they're crawling. Oh god. Not the tentacle. Not again.
Welcome to your new home.
Fucking gruesome, dude. That I'm probably getting day fucking one and streaming that shit. December 2nd. Oh shit, that's this year. Okay.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all,
I'm excited.
Congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know. But
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show
That's
this
pretty cool.
game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
It
yeah,
looks.
we got a couple minutes.
It looks like Dead Space, you know, and that's Dead Space is one of my all-time favorite games. Somewhere in the top 20 at the very least. I'd have to write down a whole list of like all the games that I enjoyed greatly, and then put down where it would be if it would be in my top 10. It probably would. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some pizza. Shit. There's a But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm still hoping to see something from like XCOM. I want to see an XCOM 3 reveal. I want to see. I'm predicting that they're going to show something for a new, like either the new Grand Theft Auto that's going to be coming out, or the new Elder Scrolls game, or whatever. You know. I'm still like, I haven't gone online at all, so I have no idea what they actually showed. Luckily, but yeah.
Of like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the grip.
The
It's
grip.
like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And
So Jacob,
just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Mm-hmm. So behind our neck is our health bar. The same over-the-shoulder look with Dead Space. Is this a memory? Or is this a hologram? No. No, not a memory. It's a hologram showing something that occurred in the past. I saw that body move and I almost jumped because I thought it was going to jump up at you. But that means that there are the same ragdoll physics that were in Dead Space, or more advanced ragdoll physics that were in Dead Space. We're going to have fun with that, for sure. We're going to have fun with that. Hey! That dude's a bit bigger than the other guy. So it looks like we have a designated melee weapon so we could actually melee fight back. Missing your shots, dude. Are headshots insta-kills? The Ishimura Stomp, it's a little bit less wacky than the Ishimura Stomp, but you still can do the stomp, or a stomp. This is going to be the Callisto Stomp. I don't know. We'll find a good name for it. Also,
Oh my God. That just happened. All right, moving on.
that
This
it did.
October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more,
A
let's head to
level
the Port of
playthrough?
Long Beach to check in
Cool.
with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
That's pretty slick. So it's a current Modern Warfare.
That's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
All stations, ship is visual.
Copy. Prep for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment.
Nice transition.
Got 3 AQ internal. 2-1 making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
Suppressor, of course.
Rim clear. Coming out. Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squatters, right side. Two above. Balcony door undone.
If they were actually going to get the fire off, that would probably alert a couple of people, you would think, you know?
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that. Man down! Rush out! There's no one here. We need to move fast.
Now they do.
All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
Oh, that was pretty cool. From radio to actual voice lines. That was a nice, seamless transition.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over? Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile. It's first stage. There's no time. All shadows, missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies off.
Better get a move on. Are you trying to show off the bullets penetrating small things? Oh, that looked like you can throw back grenades. Cool. Barrels didn't blow up as quickly as I would have liked. You just gotta keep shooting the barrels to have them blow up. You're not moving fast enough in my mind.
Clear.
There's motion blur.
Actual, this is
I don't know why they'd have motion blur active in the cutscene.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is
Or in the
neutralized.
gameplay.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Well, get to the ship.
Let's go, let's move out! Go! This is Zero 1, back in the water, inbound, to your position!
Solid copy, we're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge! Fast! Secure those controls to stop this missile, yep?
How do we board?
Take the ramp! Hold tight, Sergeant!
That'll work. It'll hurt, but it'll work.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight!
Yes, let's.
Missile controls are on the bridge! Have to stop the launch!
That'll do that.
Maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
There's something I always love about good cargo containers moving on a vessel. You know what I mean?
Reloading.
You got a shotgun, run and gun, man. Come on.
They're forcing up.
Throw the grenade back, or never mind.
I'm moving.
I mean, this person seems like they're playing so fucking slowly.
Get caught between them.
You know? They know you're there. This is not a sneaking mission at this point. Just nade, run, gun. That's how I feel, anyways.
We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
It is pretty awesome. Like it, without the HUD, that's kind of crazy. I would like to see what the HUD looks like, though.
Course right.
Unless they don't have a HUD.
How far are you from the bridge? This is one. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
That would suck. Being all prepared to shoot somebody and then water interrupts you and knocks you off the fucking on your ass.
Blow the door.
Visual bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Okay, that was a pretty slick transition. Looks fun.
Order now and get early access to the open beta.
Pre-order this, pre-order that. Looks pretty exciting.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us. And also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters.
That's kind of crazy to think
we're
about.
Really excited that we got to create for this game. First,
They're introducing
Commander Philip Graves,
characters
and,
from other
Mexican Special Forces
things.
Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta
And
say,
bringing in new
it's a character
characters as
we're
well.
really excited about. He's a guy who's super
Pretty cool.
capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, this I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So
is it randomized, or is it
very excited? Just
programmed to be
I'm
that
so
way?
excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks this step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration has just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming.
I know Yuri's going to be hyped.
Well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone.
I might not end up playing this one day one.
Showing gameplay here on this, but
it looks good, but games like the Call of Duty games never really got me excited.
When we're
I don't know why.
From the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right. Well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go. And now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
I have no idea. "30 years later." Oh, wait a minute. It's fucking... I've seen this game before. I can't think of the name right now, but I know what this is. That's actually kind of amazing. Weird, though. They'll say the name and I'll be like, flashback, yep. I've seen that game before. That's actually kind of amazing. I wonder how well it's going to do.
Let's turn back time. Back
30
in
years.
2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards.
Witchfire.
Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark
It sounds familiar, but
first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
It looks like it has some magic. I mean, I love revolvers. That looks like a meaty revolver with some magic attached to it. Looks like you do have a little bit of bullet bleed, so it's not hit scan. I'm getting feelings of, like, Dishonored from this. It looks almost medieval futuristic, if you catch what I'm trying to get at. I like that. Looks pretty wicked. We got some magic spells we can use. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty awesome. That looks pretty awesome. It's an Epic Games exclusive? That kind of sucks. I always dislike exclusives because it
Okay, next up comes an ambitious
doesn't
new
let
game
people
from a new independent studio
experience
in
it on
Europe,
everything.
starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29.
The voice actor.
Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace.
Getting some ice to chew on.
Okay in there.
Again, this almost gives me about like the project, the game we just watched. A little bit. Gives me those vibes.
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solis. Troy Baker. That's, I keep forgetting their name. I don't know why. They did a lot of voice acting so far in some of these.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up.
Wait, they're working on.
Show.
Is it? He's not just voice
I gotta
acting.
ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working.
Greetings and good day, Glacier, and your community. How are you doing today? Today's a chill one. Had a long day, so I'm just chilling, finishing up my drink and catching up on what I've missed on the Summer Games Fest. I'm gonna assume you were playing XCOM, but let's get a shout out for you and see. Yep, XCOM Chimera Squad. Oh, how's Chimera Squad treating you?
Working on it. By the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for
Oh,
a while. And I play a
shit.
character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
That's who he's from.
His
That's
job
why
is
he's
to
so
make sure none of
familiar.
The equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right?
Well, it gave me vibes of XCOM, not XCOM.
But with huge production values. I'm curious, like,
Dead
how did
Space.
you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that
A standalone
2020 to me
DLC.
was the most impactful year for games. It was the first. I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced
A lot of
everybody
people
to
consider it the
everything,
same. I'm
society,
pretty
but
sure
also
it's
with
canon.
function. It
I'm
was
pretty
also
sure
a
it still
brand new
is
console.
technically
You had
canon
tools
to
to
the
be made
XCOM
available
world.
for
I'm hoping, amongst other things, I'm hoping we see XCOM 3 at Summer Game Fest. If you've heard anything online, try not to tell me anything, because I managed to avoid anything, so I have no idea what's going to be announced. I'm hoping to see something for the new Elder Scrolls. I'm hoping to see something for the new Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. UFO Defense, yeah. I tuned in a little bit to watch some of that.
Absolutely. And full like performance capture.
Not UFO Defense, the two sides. I was watching XCOM, the more modern XCOM games, not XCOM 2, but XCOM. I tuned in and watched you play a little bit of that a couple days ago.
Energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine
Nice.
5. I mean,
It is a relatively. I got to finish XCOM UFO Defense a couple weeks ago, I think.
Are always important. So
I like the ending of XCOM UFO Defense.
I'll be showing you more later on, but this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste.
So far, we saw the Callisto project, which is coming out December 2nd. That's something I'm really hyped for. Modern Warfare 2, which I know something a lot of people are hyped for. I'm kind of meh. For some reason, the Call of Duty games never really grasped me like Dead Space and games like XCOM do. This game reminds me a little bit about Dead Space too, so
quick story, if I can.
It's on my list.
It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely...
Today's going to be a short one, by the way. After this is over, I'm probably going to end up
the story of this fight.
Wrapping up.
So Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he
had a long day.
Hour, and I will come back
Tired.
to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know, I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
We did.
And we did.
Like a dance.
You can, you will, and it's going to be glorious. I love that right there, that mindset of like, no, you don't understand. You're going to do it because it's going to be glorious. That's awesome.
I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait.
It's cool. It's cool to see video games go from.
Thank you. All right.
Like,
appreciate it very much, guys. All right. Well, next up, keeping up with this.
What they were, and like just like it's all animated the way that it is, and just a voice over top of it, to now where like most of what's happening the voice actors are doing as well. Like that's pretty cool to see.
Space theme. It's time to world premiere a very exciting new game which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one
shit!
Grab you, and we are so honored to debut.
Okay. What the hell is this gonna be? You talk about Mick Gordon. We're sticking with the space. Wait a minute. It's a world premiere, so I don't think it's the second part of something. Oh, Mick Gordon, man. This is gonna be... I'm gonna say this almost wants me to say it's Control 2. I don't think it's going to be Control 2. But the way that it's presenting itself, that's what it feels like. God, that would be hype. Control was so fun. But I don't think it is. It looks first person. It's a space theme. That's why I say it feels like Control, but... Is that a weapon or just a camera? That made me tense up. So big fuck off robots. Okay. So it's a camera. Might want to move. Fucking asshole. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the little... Yeah, that's creepy. I left my goddamn water downstairs, and I'll get it later.
Doesn't that look great?
I got a little bit of water here.
Coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more.
Really?
Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
Weird.
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live?
I'm laughing because what the hell is he going to be talking about?
Inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game.
Oh my God, he's like...
A lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Sexiest man alive. Big drink energy.
I mean, he's doing the meme. He's doing the meme, right? He's playing it up. Honestly, I think with him, the money's just a bonus, because he seems like one of those people that's just doing this for the fun of it, and he's getting paid. Like, he's literally a walking sponsorship right now.
For a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering.
I just had a couple pieces of pizza. Pepperoni, but that's hilarious.
The greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation.
I don't know if I want to say the most electrifying, but it was pretty fucking surprising when he showed up in Fortnite, of all things. So,
I tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the.
They revealed. You know what the biggest surprise in gaming would be, even though people have hip and hollering for years? Bloodborne 2. If they just said Bloodborne 2's coming out, that would be the most electrifying surprise in gaming history.
I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future,
Fortnite's a weird game.
You also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as
that too.
Millions of you know around the world who
are they going to have a
mythology? He is ruthless,
a reveal trailer for like the origin stories of Black Adam?
Tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's one of his superpowers
is magic.
So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the
well, I'm not going to be able to see it when it comes out.
The DC Universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy.
I played a bit of Fortnite.
Stay focused.
Apparently, they've added like.
Enjoy your game.
They've added no build modes. They've added first person, so I'll have to check it out at some point in the future. We gotta watch. This is a movie trailer. I should probably skip this. It's a movie trailer. Fuck it.
What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Oh shit, Pierce Bronson.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. Now, I kneel before no one. You can be the destroyer of this world.
Ooh.
You can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He got a rocket.
That looks pretty hype. I figured that they were gonna do something like, wait, Outriders. Okay, never mind. I've seen some Outriders, but I've never really been too interested in it. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Basically, it's one of those things where think evil, magical Superman. That's kind of like what Black Adam is. This looks pretty interesting. Again, nothing that's really like grasping me. Okay, that looks pretty freaky. That's pretty interesting. End game reveal. Gonna spoil what the end game is? Why would you ever do that? Oh, Nintendo. Splatoon 3. Basically a lot of stuff that I think we've already heard about coming to Switch. Yeah, a lot of stuff I think we already heard about. I could be mistaken, but Cuphead? No. Why did I think Cuphead? I can't even think of the name of the game. Silly. They get streamers and shit involved with this too. Fall Guys, thank you, Fall Guys. DJ, Courage. God, weird. I could see how a lot of people enjoy that game, but I played it a bit. There's not a lot that grasps me for Fall Guys. It can get ragey. I can definitely see where they come from.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play it.
Yeah, Courage and Valkyrie.
June 21st across all platforms.
That's pretty cool.
Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement.
Okay, here we go.
A brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers.
New game, new universe. So it's a new IP. World premiere. I haven't been doing the world premiere as much as I normally would like to. I've heard of Frost Giant before. Where have I heard of Frost Giant before? Yeah, a lot of people do get ragey when it comes to games like Fall Guys.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry. Now we're talking.
The pocket's glowing.
Command, may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Don't kill your chickens before they've hatched.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Pretty relaxed for coming across a demon.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Neat.
And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Okay. 2023. So that's still a year off. Well, 2023 beta could be longer than a year off. They're gonna talk about Stormgate a little bit.
Congratulations, Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our.
That looks interesting. I would like to see a little bit more, some actual gameplay instead of a cutscene. I always love world premieres, but it's sometimes hard for me to retain excitement unless it's for a game like if it's for a new game, it's hard for me to retain excitement when I haven't seen actual gameplay.
Pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but
And real-time strategies are fun, but
I know you're going to show us. I think some.
I like turn-based
where you're going to go
so much more than RTSs.
Gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in.
So
we're also really
free to play, but no pay to win and stuff like that. That's
campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op.
That's better.
And we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress.
Is there single player?
From the game, right?
Even if it is free to play, is it single player?
Very much still being worked on, but some shots of.
I love co-op, but
that were built.
To me, a game like this, I'm starting to almost get bored of. You have to be online. There is no single player. Like. You have to either be playing with or against other people.
2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Oh,
thank you so much for having us here. Really great.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate. Keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. Highwater. Check this one out.
That name sounds familiar. Another world premiere.
Good morning, Highwater dwellers. Highwater Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Huh. This is interesting. I like the art style.
Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamor in the park. No one suspected the coming dawn.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world
So
around
us in the
us,
future, basically.
conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's
No,
impacted
it
the
isn't.
development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict.
And all the
Hope to
people.
be able to share your
Not
work
just
at a future show.
the developers and all like
right,
that. There's
our
a lot
next
of people
game
that
is
have been
an official
impacted by this
selection of the
bullshit. Like, for no reason this has been happening other than a motherfucker that wants to try and recreate the USSR or some shit.
Becca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular,
I know.
you need to start
And
running for your
I'm
life.
so appreciative
Check
of that
this
too,
out.
because sometimes I'm unable to make it, unfortunately. But I do try and tune in whenever I can. Even if I don't say
Picture a
anything,
city
I lurk a
where
bit.
technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton.
Yesterday, I was 2 hours late to stream. I've been streaming every single day, and I'm probably going to keep doing that for the rest of this year. Next year, I'm not going to be streaming every single day. It's probably just going to be weekdays and stuff like that, occasionally weekends. But yeah. This is going to be a short one, pretty much. Like I said earlier, when this is over, I'm pretty much just going to go to bed because I'm tired today. Had a long day.
To build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a
Yeah.
reality. And that city
Even
is...
if I'm unable to attend a stream, I still try and do the stream raiders whenever I can.
Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort.
So is this going to
Broadcast live
be...
24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every...
This game either is going to be one of two things. Something goes wrong, and everything gets screwed up. Or everything is not as it seems, and there's some dark secret that they're hiding.
digital
There's
platform. American Arcadia.
I can't think of any other way that this game would be.
Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Nothing but a perfect lie. Like I said, so they're hiding something or something like that.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been
Weird.
anticipating for a long time.
Weird.
There's Trouble in Paradise.
Oh, that's
Watch
fucking
out.
with my head.
You don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Like, it looks extremely realistic, but at the same time, he's too small. Oh, I don't like that. Also, this is a sequel to something. Coffee Stain. Again, familiar, but I don't think I played the first game. Might have seen the first game. Wait. No. Oh my God. They're making a a Goat Simulator 2? Are you fucking kidding me? That's why there was some familiarities. That's why there was some familiarities. They're making a fucking goat. Oh my God. Ill. Or 3, my bad. They had a goat. Wait. I don't even care. What? Oh.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store.
Fucking crazy.
Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Okay. Turn-based strat, like... Master of Puppets, courtesy of Metallica. Fucking yes. Okay. Please be turn-based.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more. There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Creepy bitch.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Weird. Oh wow, okay, that's Demon Venom is creepy. Oh, I don't like Demon Hawk. They didn't show any actual gameplay though. Right? They didn't show any actual gameplay though.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, music, gameplay design.
That would be shitty. I mean, I would hope that since it's from Firaxis, they would do something similar to what they've done in the past with any DLC with the XCOM games. I mean, we'll see, right? But like, I would have liked to see some actual. Is it turn-based strategy? Is it not? I'm assuming it is, but we could be wrong.
And even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and
love secrets.
Lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you
always love secrets.
You don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something.
A little something, yeah.
Single hero villain DLCs are always like the most annoying.
It takes place in an icy arena, and features some of my
like,
personal.
Oh, pay money to play the game. What?
Favorite.
I hate when a game does that.
We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next file.
World premiere. This is gonna be for Cuphead. Yep. Oh, that's kind of creepy. This game is wild. I don't think I could ever play this game. It looks fun, but there's just too much going on. My brain hurts. My brain honestly hurts. Just looking at this. That's too much shit going on in that game for me to be able to play it, honestly.
If you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday,
this is all I'm really.
Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
Honestly,
with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass.
This is kind of the only thing that I'm gonna be watching on stream. Everything else, I'll find out about on my own time.
Assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Fun? I could be wrong about that. No, I'm very wrong about that. I heard Assassin from Hell.
We're called Neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work.
I know that voice.
I'm finding it hard
Steve
to believe
Bloom.
we're in heaven.
Oh, this one intrigues me. The cards.
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win?
That was fucking Sung One. Pro ZD. The fucking cat. No, hold on.
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
Hell yeah!
I think you can win me over by showering me with gifts. Good thinking.
June 16th. I wish they wouldn't do the flashing shit. That looks interesting.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced
I've seen this
action
one
game,
before, I think.
Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
It always amazes me how much one person can do.
You know the saying. Get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Okay, so it's not just fighting. I like it. I like the art style. I like the look of the game.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Stuntmen from... Okay. That's kind of impressive.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now.
At least I thought I heard about it before, but I don't know.
Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them.
Here we go,
All right,
Warframe.
Joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk.
I bet a lot
all
of people are
things
excited for
Warframe.
this.
Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know
But yeah, I
right
could definitely
now,
understand
anyone
not
watching
paying full
Twitch
price for
more than
games.
30 minutes, this show
Very rarely does it feel like a game's actually worth full price, right?
So it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud.
The last game that I paid full price for and it felt worth it was Elden Ring, in all honesty.
There, and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years.
Probably a good idea in the future just to wait for a couple months and not get all these games right off the rip.
In July,
You know,
which is your big kind
would
of
save on so much disappointment.
next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022.
Spoiler alert, I'm not the most interested in Warframe.
Today, actually, we just launched the.
I've played the game before, but games like that don't grasp me as much as other games do.
Of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our 10:00 live during 10:00con, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually
Okay,
do a little bit
let's
of
turn it back up, I
a little bit of
suppose.
demo, and
There's a part of me that almost wants
suspect what
to
it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm
like
what it is.
skip forward, but
10:00 live
eh,
show.
gives me some time just to chill and sit back.
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're gonna get your first look at the Deviri paradox. It's
Finally,
I know. It's been a couple years.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm pretty sure people are hyped up for it.
And I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
This game is wild.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Okay. I'm assuming that those are just skins. Creepy.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today.
Yeah, I was about to say, a lot of space today.
Hoyoverse, across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
If this is like, we can travel to other planets and shit.
Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive
I mean,
at the end of the story.
it's very anime, right?
That's the you I like.
That's exciting to me, though.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the details of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
After this, I'm gonna pause and go get a drink. Ooh, okay, that looked like actual gameplay stuff, though. So is that the main character, or can we choose between those different 11 characters? Looks like we can choose. And it looks like if we choose one of the other people, we get paired off into groups. I like the wolf guy. Wolf guy looks pretty cool. Oh shit! That's pretty cool. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water. Alright. We've made it about halfway.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Cool. Get some new info from it. Hey! Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Love me seeing Casey Jones up in there. This one looks like a nostalgia trip game. So weird seeing April. Actually fighting in there. That's pretty cool. Hey, June 16th. Wait. That's coming soon. What is this game? Super People. It's Super People. Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was a pretty fun game. The beta test or whatever I played a little bit of. Final beta, August 17th. Might have to check that out, the August 17th beta. Hell yeah. I mean, that reminds me a lot of Civilization games. That looks pretty fun. Looks fun. Also, it looks like they're saying that it's coming to console.
You push humankind.
Yeah, it gives me big Civilization vibes. Xbox Game Pass. That's pretty cool. There you go.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates.
Oh God, he said that weird.
This trailer reveals the setting: a mysterious
He
island.
said it too
where
fast.
Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
I've seen a little bit of this, I think. Oh God, I'm probably gonna get this one. I've not got a single Straw Hat
along the Grand Line.
One Piece game yet, but it's getting harder and harder to not get a One Piece game, especially for me as such a fan of the fucking series.
ちょっと待ってるぜ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。クードバースター。
Oh look. Oh man. God. Oh, it looks fucking... The animations, at least, look fucking great. The art style, I really like the art style.
Filled with new encounters.
Well, I would hope so.
And hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits.
Oh, that's...
In an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
Grasping my attention. Oh shit. A world created from your memories.
This
Okay.
August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast.
Oh, that looks exciting. And this is the first look at the English voice cast for Soul Catchers, did they say?
Ringo.
That's hurting my eyes. That those filters were hurting my eyes.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
Alright. Lots of eyes.
So that's our mission then. Save the world.
Soul Hackers. Soul Hackers 2.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases.
Of course, you gotta have the advertisements.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles, with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free Games Vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the
I'll
Epic
have to. I
Games
think I
Store
already
Tuesday
got Maneater
for a summer
on
showcase
console,
June 10th.
but I'll get it for PC and do another playthrough of Maneater. I had fun with that game.
Updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
I'd definitely play it again on PC. You see, that doesn't nearly excite me as much as it could if it was like, if all your games were in one place and then they showed PlayStation, Xbox, PC. If they showed that after, oh, I'd be fucking like, holy shit, yeah. But when it's like, it's not. Maybe I was mistaken, because it said Council 1 and Council 2 there. But it seems like this is primarily for Xbox and PC stuff. Which there's nothing wrong with it, but don't say all your games in one place and not have all your games in one place. Because I've got a bunch of games for PS4 that I can't play in one location, you know what I mean? Is this gonna be a collection? Yeah, a collection. Cool. Not actual gameplay footage.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns
Soccer-ish.
supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
For a minute, I thought that a Fable 6 out of 10 was like the score for it.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary
That
artists
game I'm
like
really
Serge Tankian
intrigued
from
in.
System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
How long is it for? Because oh, this is, yeah, I'm gonna write this down. Probably not gonna check it out today, but if the thing's still going tomorrow, maybe. Whoa, Jesus Christ. This is gonna be some wicked fucking music. Metal Hellsinger. Funcom. The Outriders. Yeah, he was wearing an Outriders. Is that like the name of their company or whatever?
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast.
Okay.
It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
It comes out
Family is the most important thing in the world.
tomorrow.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
Okay, this looks actually like really interesting.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world. We gotta get out.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Crazy.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale,
Yeah.
a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in its procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Procedurally generated realms. Okay, that's intriguing. Can you fish? Can you fish?
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority.
I like the graphics.
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal.
Oh, that's cool.
Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Your axe pick. Okay, so a multi-tool. Ooh, okay. Okay. The fact that we could, like, craft our own realm is cool. That's okay. This is one of those games that's like, yes, sign me the fuck up. But can you fish? Show me some fishing. Please. And there's water. There's a dock.
If these shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Gotta find out for myself if Nightingale has fishing. World premiere.
Saints are marching
Okay.
in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
I mean,
guys,
I'll probably end up checking that out
Something to capture people's attention. So what do we build
off
next?
stream. Because all it is character creation. Who knows? Maybe.
We are so good
at this.
Maybe it's a lot more in-depth than I thought it was gonna be. Holy shit.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
It looks very Saints Row. Oh, that's... That's crazy. Weird. Very weird. I mean, it looks Saints Row. It looks Saints Row, so that excites me. You give me another Saints Row the Third, I'll be happy with that.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against.
That's pretty cool.
It's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Weird that the way they're doing it is like exclusive console plays for a little while.
XCOM 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point. This way! Move it!
I like the big guy. I really like the big guy.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
Well, all is not gonna go well.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work.
Ah. So that's like the carrying the TNT shit. Oh, that's an ugly motherfucker. That looks pretty fun.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Oh God.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Creepy.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
The fucking atmosphere is terrifying.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body.
crazy. I mean,
This
the
October,
atmospherically,
Gotham
like
Knights
atmospherically,
arrive.
it looks
Batman
terrifying.
is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive
Oh, that's
new
crazy.
look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer.
I didn't realize
Flora
that that's what Gotham Knights was about.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
The one I didn't, the Red Hood one is surprising to me.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
I like how it seems they're gonna show a character showing of each one of the
No matter how hard we try,
individuals. You know what I mean? They're gonna show Nightwing, Robin.
It's up to me.
They're probably gonna finish up with Red Hood. Also, I'm noticing that they're changing the cosmetics of the character. What's that about?
I got this, Bruce.
That was Gotham Knights.
Looks interesting.
And now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans. And
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold. That's
well, the good news
It's
is
either going to be a remake or a show or something.
All things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown.
So
we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where
multiplayer.
Okay, well,
multiplayer for The Last of Us.
About this new standalone multiplayer game.
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our.
Let me guess, a battle royale.
And in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
San Francisco.
And it's really cool.
I think.
And it's being
I could be
headed
wrong.
by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Passanati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that
What's the
concept
bet?
looks incredible. I can't wait to see.
Is it gonna
Naughty
be?
Dog's
Is it
story.
gonna be a like a Left 4 Dead style game? Is it gonna be a battle royale? I'm betting it's gonna be Left 4 Dead style. You know, you got a group of survivors trying to go to complete objectives and get to a different area or something like
Definitely
that.
Infused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
I have no idea about the show.
For the past year, you know, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show.
I mean, with how much, how often they're fucking up these shows. Like the thing you would expect that the one thing they wouldn't be able to fuck up is a live action adaptation. That is a show. But just look at what they did with Halo. I'm not even a fan of Halo, and even I feel bad for people who are a fan of Halo, and were hoping that that show would be like something new for live action adaptation.
And
oh, we didn't even look at the lore. We didn't play the games. None of that. We just made it up as we went along.
It's pretty incredible.
Wow.
The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. And
that's cool.
I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig.
That gives me hope.
Everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now.
For season 1, I assume.
So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust of
Okay, that's
Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes.
That's a little bit more.
We have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take
alleviating.
See, this is a certain museum that players might know from the game.
Oh.
And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say,
it looks like what they're literally doing is just redoing. They're just a show of the video game, and it's like literally just going through the lore points of the game. That's all you have to do for a show.
This will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put.
That's not a fucking high bar, dude. I hate to break it to you. For authentic, for video game adaptions, there's a handful that are like, okay, this is good. There's not that fucking many that are like to write home about.
It just, I mean, it feels like the video game that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
All I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show.
Oh.
Okay. Come on up.
Why?
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here. From
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's a little weird. Whatever.
When Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So
I like that.
You filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've
except
had
for today.
Except for today. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew, I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was
that's
that they
good.
were working on.
That's good.
Committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah,
It's gonna be nice when people can compare this
The crew was amazing.
to Halo.
Bella and
You know what I
Pedro
mean? I'm
are-
hoping now. I'm hoping it's one of those situations where it's like actually good, so you can be like, see, this is what happens when you have fans of a game or what have you make the live action adaptation of it. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, oh, just play it by ear.
They're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of.
I'm curious about what the roles are.
Are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey, all right. Well,
He's took offense
let's
to
talk
whatever
about
leaks
what was on
occurred.
Twitter earlier today.
Here we
Lots of
go.
talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
What? Wait. What?
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Clickers. You're dead.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
If I get into trouble down there, you make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
The part one
Truly one of my
severely.
favorite games of the past.
The part one really put like, you're gonna split The Last of Us, the first game, into two separate parts. Are you gonna charge full $60 for both of those parts? That's fucking ridiculous if that's what you're gonna do.
Past decade.
It-
Guys,
it's-
what's your reaction to that?
What?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and
Okay,
you
that's
redid the
pretty
models,
cool.
Rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground
That's
up.
pretty
Same
cool.
art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did.
I don't really know what to say about that. That's just weird to me.
And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat.
To me, I don't think The Last of Us needed to be
the fidelity of everything.
That was weird.
Second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again,
to me, I just don't
knowing because of the show.
Think that
they're all new players for PS5.
The Last of Us needed a remake.
To have the definitive version of The Last.
I guess I could be wrong, but to me, games that could use with a remake are things like.
I actually played it again just to refresh.
I can't think of a game right now.
On the show.
Metal Gear Solid.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing.
You know what I mean? Metal Gear Solid 2. I could understand.
And so the last time that I played literally would have been
Metal Gear even, and Metal Gear 2, Snake's Revenge. Give those a remake.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back.
But something like The Last of Us, I don't.
That original game, and
it's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
It seems like they've just bumped up the graphics.
Combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole like all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this.
Okay,
again, to
maybe
get
it's a bit more.
Just to give a quick shout out.
But with what they showed, it's like, oh, it's the same exact game. Then why the fuck would I buy it? Show me new shit. Show me interesting shit. Show me the shit that you added to the game.
This project is headed up by Matthew Gallant.
Don't show me the shit that I've already seen.
And Shauna Sky.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another.
That's exciting.
Okay.
Is it a new IP, new project?
We'll save it. All right.
Or
Ashley Neal, thank
sequel,
you so much for
new
dropping by
project.
Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very
over?
excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet of Lana. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June
Of course it will.
2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Not as much as I thought. What?
Years in the US, it's about 7.
Oh, this is the Day of the Devs, isn't it? This is weird.
Time flies. The things you can achieve are nicely prepared on a bucket list. This is a very small part of that bucket list. So these are the things you can do in the world.
Weird. What a weird game.
game is coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Mac sometime next year. Please visit timeflies.buzz, where you can sign up for the newsletter so you get updated when it's out, or you find a link to the Steam page.
I mean, that seems like an interesting game.
Thank you.
Probably check it out. You are a fly. Your life is short. Make the best of the time you have.
Our next game is Planet of Lana, the debut title from Sweden-based Witchfire Studios and published by Thunderful Publishing. The
Not wrong.
gameplay is reminiscent of dark side-scrollers like Inside and Little Nightmares.
When he said he
but the
was
vibes
done,
are
I thought
not
this was done. Maybe I shouldn't have started to
Who are
skip
these
ahead.
enigmatic enemies? What do they want with Lana's sister and her world? And what other secrets
It's
are
probably
there to
just gonna
uncover in
be
this beautiful, boundless
pure indie
Hello,
stuff, I
my
would
name is
assume.
Adam Stjernljus, and
Right.
I'm the creative director at Witchfire. We're a small indie game studio in Sweden making Planet of
Yeah,
Lana.
indie games. Hell yeah. I'm all for indie games. Nowadays, most indie games are better than AAA
In our
titles.
game, you play a young girl called Lana, who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away by an invading robot army. Early on in the game, Lana meets the mystical creature Mui.
Yay!
You quickly develop a strong bond and friendship to Mui, and she proves to be both intelligent and loyal.
Yellow. Ima.
Being her own personality, Mui also has things that she's afraid of.
Meno muy.
But being small and agile also has its advantages. For example, being able to reach places that you can't.
Interesting.
Pamaki muy. Yellow.
She also has this special ability she can use to control some of the strange creatures of this planet.
Yellow.
Together,
Cool.
you have to make it through both the harsh and beautiful environments of Nova.
I mean, it does look gorgeous.
Past dangerous robots, through deep and cold caves.
That's a creepy looking spider.
Unraveling long forgotten mysteries that all lead to your destined future. Planet of Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and hand-painted art style, you will experience an engaging story with twists and turns that hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, and you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter at planetoflana.com.
This next title from 2-Star Games is quite literally an on-the-rails shooter. You and your little yellow train with its mounted machine gun and exquisite collection of bobbleheads face off against a demonic clown-faced train who is hell-bent on devouring human flesh. This is Choo Choo Charles.
Hey, I'm Gavin. I'm the solo developer behind 2-Star Games, and I'm
Hell of a
currently
name.
making Choo Choo Charles.
Hell of a name. Choo Choo Charles. Oh, that's fucking actually creepy. Looks like fucking an evil Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean,
it's an open world horror game where you navigate an island in an old train, upgrade it over time, and then use it to fight an evil spider train named Charles.
Weird. It's simplistic, but
If
it
you
looks
pop enough lead
awesome.
into his face, that'll probably encourage him to run off and find something else to eat.
And you could switch turrets
You
on the
have one
fly.
goal above all else, and that's to summon Charles to a 1v1 and fight him to the death. To do that, you'll need to explore the open world, looting abandoned areas and completing missions for the locals to gain powerful new weapons and scraps that you can use to upgrade your train's speed, armor, and damage.
I'm writing this one down. This one's actually, like I said,
You'll need to leave the relative safety of your train and venture out on foot.
so the train has health or fuel, and we have health.
This is where things get really dangerous, with Charles constantly roaming around looking for his next meal, and camps of shotgun-wielding cultists looking for someone to feed to him.
So we ourselves don't have a weapon. So we can only fight back on the train? I don't know if I like that. Or I don't think I like that, I mean. I get why they would do it. Weird.
After collecting 3 heavily guarded gems from abandoned mines around the island, you'll place the gems on one of the shrines, angering Charles and drawing him to your location.
Oh, so it doesn't seem like it's set in stone times. But like, we have to summon Charles ourselves. He missed. There we go. There's some damage.
Best be careful out there, because it might be unwise to wander too far from your train. If you do encounter Charles while you're roaming around, it doesn't matter what you do now, because you have truly angered the beast, and you'll either escape with your life or see it flash before your eyes.
Here comes Charles. Yeah. So it is timed, and it looks like he... Yeah. Okay, that would be annoying.
If it sounds like something for you, be sure to follow and wishlist Choo Choo Charles on Steam. I'd greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot.
That actually does look interesting, though.
We've got a
Looks
special
difficult.
one for you. It's very personal and near and dear to I Am 8-Bit because it's a I Am 8-Bit Presents published title. It's called Escape Academy, and think of it like Hogwarts, but for escape rooms. It's from developer Coin Crew Games, and they hail from the arcade amusement space. They've designed escape rooms in real life. Better they talk about their game than me. Here they are.
Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Wait, am I supposed to say I'm the... Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt. We're the founders.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Oof, okay. This is... I hate that.
All right, once more with feeling. Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're Coin Crew Games.
There we go. I love that.
When Coin Crew Games was founded, we were actually building real-world escape rooms and arcade machines, but when the pandemic hit, we needed to pivot. So we decided to take those learnings, building real-world escape rooms, and transpose them into a digital format, and thus Escape Academy was born.
That's actually really fucking cool. Virtual escape room.
Trying to hack me without sufficient power. Probability of your expulsion high.
Escape Academy is an escape room adventure game that you can play either single player or co-op. You play as a student at this titular, mysterious Escape Academy where you get to master the art of puzzle solving and train to become the ultimate escapist.
What are you waiting for? A room full of gas is no place to relax.
We're all fans of escape rooms, so when we couldn't find a digital, authentic escape room experience, we decided to make one ourselves.
Cool.
Walls are often misleading at the Academy.
Escape Academy isn't just a puzzle game, it's an escape room game, and it brings that play pattern home. We have a huge amount of puzzles in this game, and they never repeat. And in addition to that, you can solve every puzzle using just your mind, no dexterity required, although you may want to bring a paper and pencil.
The academic theming gave us the leverage to create a wide variety of rooms that support the narrative and put players in situations they would never find themselves in real life.
I'm curious about the they never repeat thing. Like, do they mean as you go through the game they never repeat, or is it randomized?
When we were designing the game, it was really helpful to have the experience of both playing a lot of escape rooms and designing real-world escape rooms as sort of a design anchor to buoy us to.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you. Bad turmeric. Sadly, that rat will be no help in bypassing my lasers.
We really took our time to create an eclectic cast of students and faculty members that help guide you throughout the academic journey of Escape Academy.
Building on the lessons that you get in each room and raising the stakes throughout your journey at the Academy was definitely a design pillar we wanted to make sure came through in the final game.
This actually looks really cool.
I am not feeling so well. Analysis. I have succumbed to disco fever.
Escape Academy is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on July 14th and will be available day one on Xbox Game Pass. And you can wishlist us today on Steam.
We'll see you at the Academy.
Thanks!
Escape Academy!
That looks
This
fun.
game's for all those fans of organization out there, all those organizers. It's from a studio called Max Inferno.
It's not a game for me then.
Getting things lined up just right.
Or the perfect game for me.
Left.
Oh, that's weird. It's using like FMV. Oh, that's fucking weird, dude.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, and I'm Lucas. And we are
Unless that was just a joke and it wasn't how the actual game's supposed to be.
Today, a cozy puzzle game that we've been working on called A Little to the Left.
Okay, that's still weird. No? Maybe? Show me the fucking game.
A Little
Okay.
to the Left is a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house.
Cool.
In each level, puzzles are hidden among regular household objects, and you solve them by arranging items in a very particular way.
Weird.
Many of the levels have multiple solutions. It's all about observation and imagining the different structures that could be at play. The game takes inspiration from our own home and some of our own little tendencies. Another big source of inspiration for the game is our cat, Rookie, who should be around here somewhere.
The fucking cat. Oh, I don't like that. The blurry shit. Oh, dumb.
Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your gameplay and undo
Fucking,
your tidy
of
work.
course, of
Just
course.
to shake things up a little bit.
Well, at least they made the
game
cat
starts off
realistic
pretty
and fuck
simple,
with everything,
but
you know?
as you progress, the logic behind the puzzles becomes a little more surreal.
Weird. Weird.
There is a lot to tidy up in A Little to the Left. Actually, every day brings something new. With the daily tidy delivery, you get even more out of our favorite puzzles. And you earn fun badges too.
So constant
Well, thanks for
updates
stopping
with
by.
stuff to tidy.
We hope you enjoy A Little to the Left when it releases later this year.
I could see some people being really into a game like that. I don't know if I would be one of those people.
I've been excited about this one ever since it was announced ages ago. It's from developer Gummy Cat. It's called Bear and Breakfast. And
Bear
the
and
title says it all.
Breakfast?
You're a bear, you run in bed and breakfast in the woods, and it's really freaking fun.
Okay.
We're debuting a brand new animated trailer.
That's
a
funny.
bunch of gameplay you've never seen, and finally announcing a release date.
Okay, that's actually hilarious.
I'm Ioana.
And I'm Radesh. We're from Gummy Cat in Romania.
Today, we're showing you our first game called Bear and Breakfast. It's a laid-back management adventure game where you build and run a B&B in the woods, but you're a bear.
In
I
Bear and
love
Breakfast,
the
you
art
play as
style.
Hank, a young, curious bear from Silver Valley who lives in a small home with his mom and two best friends.
I love the bird. Out. I love the
We
bird and
grew
the
up in
cat.
management
Holy
sims.
shit.
Games
Out.
like Theme Hospital
Out.
were big inspirations for us, but we also wanted to make a game that tells a story alongside the usual management stuff.
With my feetsies?
So it turns out that humans are coming back for some reason, and they need a place to stay. There's old, rundown buildings all over the place, and you're just the bear for the job.
Weird. I actually kind of love it, though. Remember that comment I made earlier about indie games being, you know,
The game follows a
better
linear
than
story
most
that you
AAA
advance by
titles?
solving quests. A lot of them involve finding materials, building rooms, crafting furniture, and decorating.
At least most current AAA titles. At least that's how it feels lately. Oh, this game would be perfect. This game's perfect for
The
me.
actual furniture you do make awards different kinds of points. For instance, beds give comfort, showers give hygiene, that type of thing. You have to make sure that your room scores are high enough to satisfy whatever your guests are asking for. Each type of score comes with its own
Fucking
challenges.
raw!
For example, later on, you'll need to cook food for your guests through a minigame. There's a lot more to Bear and Breakfast, but you can play at your own pace since the game won't rush you.
That's awesome. Just play at your own pace.
Oh, and there's definitely no creepy subplot hidden somewhere in the forest.
We're very excited to be part
Okay.
of the devs this year, and we can't
Okay.
wait to introduce you all to Hank and his friends when Bear and Breakfast launches later this summer. Thank you.
God, I love games like this. Very cutesy. Very cutesy.
I don't want to say a lot about this next one. It's full of secrets and puzzles and mystery that are best discovered on your own. It's a beautiful game from a studio called Shared Memory. It's a pixel art Metroidvania full of interesting creatures. It's called Animal Well.
Hi, I'm Billy Basso. Today I'm going to be showing you a game I've been working on called Animal Well. In Animal Well, you explore a surreal and sometimes dangerous pixel art labyrinth that is filled with secrets.
That's pretty cool.
As you explore, you'll encounter various creatures.
Creepy.
It's not always clear if they're friendly or not, so it's best
That looked
to
like a kangaroo.
proceed with some amount of caution.
Not friendly. Not friendly.
Throughout the game, you're going to find various items that will
Creepy.
give you new abilities and help you solve some puzzles. Every item in the game has multiple uses, but you're going to have to experiment if you want to figure out what they all are.
Oh, God.
Animal Well is
That
a
looked like a
pixel art
Pac-Man ghost.
That's not just a pander to nostalgia. Instead, I'm viewing as a technical opportunity. A 4K TV screen has 144 times as many pixels, but that means I have 144 times as much processing power to apply to each pixel. Throughout the game, you'll see a lot of things like fluid sims or dynamic lighting effects that haven't really been used in a pixel art game before.
Ooh, that's actually really cool.
Designing Animal Well is a layered experience. So what that means is the base layer is something the average person can play through and enjoy to completion. But then there's a second layer, which for most games you would consider this part like 100%ing the game. There are lots of hidden items in nooks and crannies throughout the world. They're not obvious, and you might need some help to find these. The third layer has puzzles that don't really present themselves as puzzles.
Weird.
They might go unnoticed for years, potentially, or they might require some community collaboration to
The
solve.
fish eye blinking.
Also,
Come up with
there's,
that fish eye.
There's a puzzle in this video that may require some community collaboration to understand. But the first 10 people to figure it out will get a free copy of the game at launch. And then while you're doing that, you can maybe wishlist it. But yeah, thank you so much.
Cool. Puzzle actually in the video. That's a neat little thing.
Next up is Naiad, a colorful exploration game where you play as a water nymph, traversing a zen and peaceful world. This game comes to us from Highwarp, a solo developer from Spain.
Hi, I'm really happy to be part of the 10th anniversary of Day of the Devs at this exciting Summerfest edition. I'm Elwin from Highwarp, a solo dev indie studio from Spain, working on bringing to life very unique and personal games.
I might be covering some of the text. My apologies if I am.
A relaxing and colorful exploration adventure overflowing by a river. I put all my love creating every part of this game, so please enjoy it.
So it's a journey, like an adventure, you're going on a journey type of game. Cool.
The
The journey starts with the birth of a little water nymph at the spring of the river. Naya will grow up and mature, obtaining vitality from floating leaves and flowers, learning to swim like a duck, dive like a fish, dance like a frog, finding other adorable friends like butterflies, rabbits, snakes, turtles, crocodiles, and much more. Help them to find their way, avoiding obstacles and dangers, using your skills. You will immerse through a lot of beautiful places like a deep forest, a dark cave, a joyful creek, and more. Water, symbolizing life, starts pure and fresh, and little by little it will be fading into dark. You can sing to regenerate the nature, making sprout flowers in your path, and you must do your best, because the humans are controlling this river wall. Humans create their own fake rivers, like these noisy roads with strange smoke creatures. You are the guardian of this river, and that seems to be a difficult task, but don't be afraid, because a tiny cloud will take care of you from the sky. The beautiful hair of Nayad is like its vitality. You can make it grow up under the sun rays, change its color, even tie small flowers on it. Creating Nayad, I focused on a wholesome experience. Enjoy it at your own pace, exploring and flowing.
Nayad will be available for PC and consoles by the end of this year.
Cool.
Thank you
I
for
love
watching.
games like that. Just a chill ass experience, you know?
If you ever find yourself longing for the good old days,
That's cool.
then why not take a trip back to the Stone Age in this cooperative life and farming simulation game from Sodaden and Cryptico. Hunt and gather to care for your settlement, explore the ancient world around you, and best of all, become a friend to the mammoths. This is Roots of Pachá.
Hi, I'm Timo, co-founder of Sodaden along with my brother.
Hi, I'm Karen, the narrative designer. We're based in San Diego with the rest of the team in Argentina.
Hola a todos, I am Dancer, the main artist.
And I'm Johnny, Timo's brother. We are the team developing Roots of Pacha, a farming sim set in the Stone Age where you help your clan develop the ideas that shape humanity.
Okay.
In a time when there weren't stores to buy seeds or anything else, you'll build your village from the ground up. Instead of using money, you'll transform the world around you by contributing and working with your clan.
Neat.
Starting small, you'll explore the regions of this new land, discovering plants and resources along the way. Many of the ideas you developed were the cornerstones of early civilizations like farming, domesticating animals, and the creation of tools that are now common.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Ideas will build on one another, and after a while, you'll find your community transformed.
Irrigation stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Looks like you can fish in that game. That's
You'll venture into the caves to meet
that's
the
a big
spiritual
sign
world,
for me.
to try and explain who you are and why you're here.
That's what it is. It's giving me some Stardew Valley vibes. A little bit. It's a lot more in... Well, maybe not a lot more
The game's
in-depth.
Stone Age setting was inspired by the book The Clan of the Cave Bear.
But a lot more,
Roots of Pacha is set in simpler times, but the society is still complex.
like you
For
control more than
example,
just one
finding something
place.
to eat went from satisfying a basic need to making a dish and creating a reason to gather.
Show me potato salad!
As you discover ways to make life easier, you'll find time to experience all the fun Pacha's world has to offer.
Survey says.
You'll get to know your clan, meet others living around you, and maybe even find that special someone. Our love
Adorable.
of farming sims started with the first Harvest Moons, and Stardew Valley took it to the next level. With Roots of Pacha, we want to make our own unique contribution to this genre.
Farming sim.
We're working on this project with all of our hearts. We're super excited for you to play the final version. In the meantime, we have a brand new demo that just went live today.
Thanks for having us.
Cool.
Muchas gracias.
Cool.
And now I am very pleased to present a world premiere from our friends at Us2 Games, the folks who brought you Monument Valley, Alba, and a bunch of other really, really cool games. Here it is.
World premiere. Ooh.
At Us2 Games, we really try and take what's meaningful and great about games and deliver that to everybody. So with Monument Valley, we made people care about a character for the first time if they've never really engaged with games very much. And with Alba Wildlife Adventure, we took open world games and packaged that into a kind of theme about saving an island that more people are going to want to engage with than just the hardcore. And with this game, what we really want to do is take these genres that we really love, like roguelike games and turn-based tactics, add a little bit of sports game in there as well, and themes about dreams and conflicting fears, and really package that together into something that feels really unique. In the game, you play the role of Desta. He's a young person in their early 20s who's coming home for the first time, having not left home in the very best way. Their relationship with their mother and their family and their friends, there's a few of them that were a little bit broken. And they were broken because they didn't really have the words to say. And their father, who used to be a big part of their life, unfortunately passes away, and they don't have those tools and that person to lean on to bridge that gap. So they manage to go home, they find this old ball they used to play with their dad, and when they try and fall asleep with it, they find themselves in a world between worlds, neither asleep nor awake. And when they're in this, they can explore these moments, these memories, and solve these creative problems through a ball game. And when they do that, they find the right words to say to confront these people.
The people we're going to be
Pretty
meeting in
interesting
Desta's
take on
dreams are people who were significant to Desta before they left town a couple of years back. And there are lots of people they don't know quite as well, too, and some people who have been shaped by Desta's impression of them in their dreams, but they've all had profound impact on Desta's life. These characters are really interesting because all of them are interwoven as part of Desta's story, but also with each other. They don't just appear as abstractions, but they really feel like a part of the makeup of Desta's background. One way or another, the people that Desta meets throughout the game.
So this is like a multi-layered storytelling game.
They taught Desta a number of different things, like standing up for themselves, taking risks, expressing themselves, and more. There are a few different themes in the story, but I would say that certainly loss is a big part of it. Finding yourself, courage and perseverance, and reawakening.
Sounds like it's going to be an emotional experience for quite a few
Feels
people.
like we've been able to put a lot of ourselves into Desta. The same is true for pretty much all of our games, but Desta in particular is very personal to a lot of the members of the team. I'm sure we can all relate to some of the themes of maybe having ghosted a friend and not being sure how you could like get back in touch with them, or dwelling over how you might have said something in a conversation and like having that play over and over in your mind, which is like one of the core themes of the game.
It's definitely got more depth and more game mechanics than anything we've made before, and it's being designed from the ground up to be a multi-platform title. We're really looking forward to telling you more about Desta the Memories Between in the coming weeks and the coming months.
This next game is called Shim. It's a shadow platformer. You're a little blobby character platforming around inside shadows, and a game with a really cool minimalist graphic art style. I hope you like it.
Hi, I'm Ewout and I'm the developer of Shim.
And I'm Niels from Xonice, and I help Ewout develop Shim. We're located in the north of the Netherlands in a town called Leeuwarden.
We are a team of 2, plus the talented people at Moonseller who do the audio.
Schim is a game where you move around in shadows. You play as a Schim, a shadow creature.
That's fucking wicked.
As a whole, Schim is made to be approachable for a variety of players. At its core, it's about jumping around in shadows and platforming towards the end of a level. Each shadow has their own Schim. The player plays around as a Schim of a human. However, this Schim is separated from their person, and it's up to you to find your way back. In the game, you will also help other Schim characters who have also been separated from their shadow.
That's so cool.
You can help them by finding their object.
So it does look like you can be out of it for quite some time.
Schim takes big inspiration from the feeling of playing as a child. Playing imaginary games with made-up rules. Move around in shadows and jump to the next shadow.
It looks like unless you move, you can like get stuck inside of a shadow for a minute. Yeah. Wicked, dude.
Check it out and follow us at schimgame.com.
I think that just killed the scrim.
Hi everyone, and thank you Dev the Dev for having us this year. I'm Anne, the manager of Asobu, a community hub for indie game creators in Tokyo. We have a space where people can come to work and
I'm a little bit.
People do small gatherings.
I mean, I'm happy with what we got to see for some of the new stuff. But I'm a little bit saddened we didn't get anything from like
helping them on marketing, or as usually they don't speak English,
Grand Theft Auto or whatever.
Apply to overseas events like this one. And we're also doing a lot of online contents and streams, like our big Asobu Indie Showcase, which will be aired this summer in English and Japanese, or our monthly stream Indie Collection, and podcast, and many other things you can check on YouTube and Twitch. But first, let's check two really cool Japanese titles.
Fox and Frog Travelers, the Demon of Arashiro Island. Ooh.
Fox and Frog Travelers, The Demon of Arashino Island, is a 3D action-adventure game with a Japanese-inspired atmosphere. You will play as Fox, her girl who finds herself on Arashino Island and starts traveling with Frog.
I was thinking more literal fox.
Torii Gates, whose tall lantern and neon gives light and color to the island. But something is lurking in the shadows.
Oh, that's
making you
creepy.
even closer.
Oh, I don't like that. That music change is what's creepy about it.
Fox and Frog Travelers is developed by Rias, an illustrator and concept artist that came up with the idea for it, based on one of his illustrations.
Cool. Creepy. Creepy.
Fox and Frog Long Journey Through the Night is planned for release in a few years. First game of the young solo developer Yo Fuji, Goodbye World is a narrative game about two young indie game creators, the shy Kani and the extrovert Kumade. Mixing influences from comics like Ghost World and games like The Beginner's Guide or Mother 3, Goodbye World is a tale about the passion and struggles that comes with game creation.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Of the story, rendered in beautiful pixel art in a resolution close to the Super NES and Game Boy Advance.
That's pretty cool.
Goodbye World is due out on Steam later this year. If you like those games, don't hesitate to wishlist and to follow the devs on Twitter. And if you are interested by Japanese indie scene or indie games, you can follow us on Twitter, on Discord, chat with us, and watch our indie game showcase, which is coming this summer. And thank you again for watching, and Day of the Devs for having us.
Today.
The process of moving to a new city can be daunting. Our next game, Birth, from solo developer Madison Carr, who hails from Chicago, explores the idea of quelling loneliness through this puzzle adventure.
Hi, my name is Madison, and I am making a game called Birth. Birth is a point-and-click puzzle game about living alone in a large city.
Weird.
In order to quell your loneliness, you decide to create a creature, a friend, a partner for yourself, by collecting spare bones and organs that you find while traversing the city. You will explore libraries and post offices and museums and cafes and apartments that don't belong to you.
It's like creepy, but wholesome?
In each of these buildings, you will meet creatures, and you will get to know them by searching through their personal belongings. Their laptops and phones, their cabinets and their notebooks.
While also being like, let me invade their privacy.
Within these personal belongings, there are puzzles. Some are physics-based, some are pattern-based, some are abstract. There are no instructions, and you are rarely doing the same thing twice. Alongside the main game, there are optional hidden tokens that you can find to unlock secret buildings and treasures. Birth comes out this August. I made this game with my whole heart, and I hope that you like it.
It looks very interesting.
In our next title, How to Say Goodbye, you play as the ghost of a person who's recently died and is embarking on the journey of accepting their own death. The mechanics underscore the message that there's always a way through grief. You may get stuck, but you can always stop, reevaluate, and keep moving. It's all just part of the puzzle.
Hi, I'm Florian, co-author of the upcoming narrative puzzle game, How to Say Goodbye.
Interesting.
In How to Say Goodbye, you help a group of quirky ghosts overcome various obstacles and conundrums by reorganizing the level as you like. Moving one tile will also push the surrounding tiles. The puzzle elements are only moved around, but never removed. So, just like a Rubik's Cube, the puzzles never end up in a state where you can't solve them. Follow various characters, looking to discover why they are still here and how to move on, while trying to escape the grasp of an evil wizard who doesn't know how to let go. How to Say Goodbye tells a story of loss and grief, but we intend the experience to be as gentle, kind, and positive as possible. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, please wishlist the game. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you.
Cool. That's pretty cool. Then I'm gonna have to pull up the, what was the other thing they just had? Let's say what's next, I bet, before this is over.
Oh, hi. Well, wasn't that a great show? And a great cake, and it's all gone. And so now we have to say goodbye. I hope you liked that. I hope you liked all the games. Thank you to all the developers for making
Devolver
such fantastic
Digital.
games.
I need to look up the Devolver Digital stuff.
Special thanks to all of our generous sponsors. You've always been there for us, and we could not do this without you. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Steam, Epic Games Store. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Extra special thanks to Dose1, the Magic Man, for supplying all the beats and
some
sound
very,
effects and
very
tunes
interesting
you
indie
hear in
games.
every summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs. We couldn't have done any of this without you, or at least it'd be really quiet and kind of suck.
We're not done with the Day of the Devs 10th anniversary just yet. If you go to dayofthedevs.com and sign up for our newsletter, you will be amongst the first to hear about all the excitement that's to come this year.
Other than that, thank you so much to everybody who watched, and we'll see you next year. Bye.
Cool.
We'll see you next time.
Aha! You thought it was over, but it is actually not. Day of the Devs continues with a special after-party performance by the one and only Peter Berkman of Anamanaguchi fame. He's debuting new music from a game you've probably never heard of. It's called Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. And the reason you haven't heard of it is because it's debuting on Kickstarter at this very freaking moment. Enjoy. See you later. Thanks for tuning in to Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest Edition. Bye.
Are they going to the like little ending title card, or are they going to show more? I'm probably going to open up full face cam view when this is over so I can look up the Devolver Digital stuff, and we can go from there. Okay, this art style is pretty awesome. Like the music for the game. It's pretty cool that they're showing like the creation of it too. That's a neat little, not trick, but a neat little thing. Boss fights. Ooh, that was a nice damage effect. That does look really cool. I like that art style. So it seems like this game is one of the ones that where every time you like I don't know what they call it, but you get more and more items and you can go farther and farther and farther. Every time you get defeated. And then it starts you from the very beginning. Don't know if it's gonna have procedurally generated levels or anything like that, or if it's all the same set in stone stuff. Fuck, I'm tired today, man. Had a long day. Hopefully I won't have much to do tomorrow. So that character's showing up at a few places. Watch that gonna be like the final boss or some crap. So I don't remember in the very beginning of this little trailer that they had a pogo stick, but eh. Wake up. Interesting. I was gonna say, does the level loop at that point? But it looks like you can continue going forward and get farther and farther. The boss fight's something very, very interested in. I have no idea if it's one of those things where you have to just stay alive for a certain amount of time, or if you actually fight back. That's a new ability. Yeah, but that looks really neat. Ah. Cool. Cool. I gotta look to see the other stuff. Music was great. There were only a handful of things that were announced and like were truly new today. Nothing wrong with that. I personally am a little bit disappointed I didn't get to see any information from any of the games I'm really interested in, really looking
Games
forward
and
to.
Online Harassment Hotline is a text message-based, anonymous, and confidential emotional support hotline, and it's created specifically for the gaming community because we're gamers and creators, and we want to help each other. So, how does it work? Well, you text us and we listen. Our hotline is 100% anonymous. We
Cool.
can talk about anything you need to and only what you want to. The Games and Online Harassment Hotline is an inclusive resource for anyone, no matter how you identify. If you feel that you need emotional support, you can start right now by texting support to 23368, and our qualified responders will be there to listen to you, free of charge. Reach out, get help, and let's make
USA
this
only?
community
Are you
a better
kidding me?
place to work and play.
There's other fucking gamers all around the world, and you're gonna have it just for USA only. That's aggravating. It's very aggravating. Give me a minute. I'm gonna look up and see about the Volver Digital stuff. Don't know if I'm gonna actually sit down and watch it. It's only 25 minutes though. There's that, and there's some couple of other things. Hold on. Anything interesting from Twitter? Oh yeah, no shit. Yeah, whatever. Of course, you got more rumors and bullshit and stuff like that. And then the Volver Digital shit. It's just.
You goons listen,
yeah.
and you listen good.
I don't know if I want to watch this 20 minutes of this. I know I'm just not in the mood right now. I don't think.
I don't give a fly bears. No.
Not yet.
Because this is like. They have a couple of games and they keep going back and forth to that shit, and I'm not in the mood to watch this right now. Oh, Cult of the Lamb. I love how this is the one thing that Devolver Digital is good on. I would recommend you go and watch their shit, because it's really entertaining. It helps you fucking remember everything, especially when you see this and you immediately go, oh, Call of the Lamb. Music's pretty crazy. I love how cutesy it is.
Hello.
Okay, okay. August 11th. Cool. Finally got a release date. But can you fish, though? Different weapons, okay. Interesting. Again, normally I'm all into it, but just today I cannot, I'm tired. I just want to see the games right now. This shit's normally stuff I'm all for, but
That's a weirdly specific amount of time. I wonder if... Kinda hope to trip.
just want to see the games right now. Normally I'd recommend, like, I'd watch it, but... ooh! Ooh! Angerfoot. Angerfoot.
So what's
That
with
looks
the number?
interesting. That looks very interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking something a little more along the...
Yeah, それがですよ。
Knew it. Let's make sure.
The art style is interesting. Hard sharks.
Yeah, another massive spike.
Oh,
like
okay, that's very interesting. God, weird. They do such weird shit.
Well,
Sam's room.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named Jot.
Jot roamed the land in search of adventure, battling beasts, helping the helpless,
Okay.
and generally being very heroic. But then one day he discovered something rather curious.
Oh.
A world he never knew existed.
That's cool. Weird. Devolver Digital definitely comes up with some of the weirdest, most entertaining of games.
Oh, I get it. This is the, yeah?
You can't.
This is how you speed run trailers. Or a showcase or whatever they call this. It's been a while since I've seen a skateboarding game. You're a demon made of glass and pain. And yet, you must skate. Skate through the underworld. That's such a cool concept. Skate story. That's such a cool concept, honestly.
Jesus, Annapurna Interactive just merged with Mountain Dew.
Fuck. They're gonna make a soft drink out of Journey.
That's why it's normally entertaining to watch all their shit, but that was it for games, I assume? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we got a couple. We got a couple from them. Is there anything else going on, or was that it? Let me see. Let me see. What do we got? Yeah, it looks like that was it. That was fun. Kind of rushed at the end there because I'm just too tired right now to continue. Had a long day. I'm gonna be wrapping up here. This is probably gonna be going up on YouTube tomorrow. Hold on. Oh, again, just more hearsay, basically. Yeah, I predicted that. I'm disappointed, but I predict that, like, Grand Theft Auto 6, Elder Scrolls 6, stuff like that is either going to be announced for something like the Game Awards or next year, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it was next year. I hope it's not next year. Short one today, but had a pretty long day. I basically got home 30 minutes before I had to go live. Scarfed down pizza on, not scarfed down, but ate my dinner on stream. And went from there. So, tomorrow, hopefully we'll be more quote-unquote on schedule with, or less on schedule, more actually play the goddamn games. What am I wanting to play tomorrow? Path of Exile, Apex Legends, and Enlisted. That's what I'm going to try to play tomorrow, unless something else comes up and I can only play one or the other. The fuck? Alright, that's nice. Anyways, that is going to be it for me for the time being. So, for those of you that are currently just chilling, having a good old time, I do thank you for stopping by. Those of you that are near here, if you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel if you're watching on YouTube. Links will be down in the description below through all my links and streamer links where you can catch me on all of my associated sites, be it Twitch. You can follow me over there. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST every single day, at least for the year of 2022. Community Discord where you can get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live, be it early, a little bit late, or what have you, alongside talking to other community members. Twitter, where I always post whenever I'm going live. Basically, that's the only time I use it. Couple of other sites that I'm associated with if it catches your fancy, some referral links to some survey sites, and whatever else catches your fancy. Exclamation point links for Discord, not Discord, for Twitch highlight watchers. And yeah, with all that said and done, that is going to be it for me for the time being. So, until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.